Good evening. Hearty pranams to dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day. And I came across this quote of Babuji. He mentions, philosophy should begin with the feeling of wonder, not doubt. So let's try to make an effort to bring about a sense of wonder in our practices, in our actions, and our thoughts throughout this week as we try to inculcate the quality of this week, that is wonder. सभी को इस शाम के सत्र में स्वागत है. Let's begin the program. It is a gentle reminder that as part of the Being Heartful Everyday initiative, we encourage you to share the invitation of master classes and Being Heartful Every Day with your near or dear ones, so that there is awareness about the program and the organization, and with the hope that more and more hearts get connected with us. Let's continue with our literature reading. We were reading Evolution of Consciousness, Part 5. Swami Vivekananda once said, "What does consciousness matter? Why is it not? Why it is nothing compared with the unfathomable depth of the subconscious and the heights of the superconscious. In this I would never be misled, for had I not seen Ramakrishna Paramahansa gather in 10 minutes from a man's subconscious mind the whole of his past and determine from that his future and his powers. These days, scientists measure brain waves, frequencies, and electromagnetic frequencies of the heart in order to try to describe and understand various states of consciousness. Example, non-consciousness, various stages of sleep, a relaxed mind, and a meditating mind. Just to name a few. They are already realized that the electromagnetic field of the heart is much stronger than that of the brain. This is in line with the findings of those yogis of caliber who have considered the heart as the center of our being. Yogis have also told us that the heart and the mind are not two separate entities, but instead there is a heart-mind field known as the subtle body or Sushma Sharir. This vibrational field spreads outwards from the center of our existence, the heart, into every aspect of our spiritual and worldly life. The field of the heart and the mind can extend across the full spectrum of consciousness, from the depths of superconsciousness all the way to the heights of superconsciousness. From the depth of the subconsciousness all the way to the heights of the superconsciousness. In the middle sits our conscious mind, affected at every moment by what is happening along the full spectrum, from both the subconscious and the superconscious states. This is always a dynamic interplay. For example, even when we are fully aware and alert to the present moment, our fears, likes, and dislikes from past experiences affect the way we feel. We may fear a specific situation that stops us from embracing an opportunity, or our desires pull us towards other activities. So, as no time is the conscious mind affected by our subconscious past. Similarly, inspiration from our superconscious can come at any moment. We may have some unexpected insight or inspiration that drives a decision that we would not normally consider. All three levels are always operating at any moment in time. The interplay is known in yoga as the interplay of the subtle bodies, Chit, Manas, Buddhi, and Ahankar. We have explored these four subtle bodies in part 2. Chit is consciousness, Manas is our contemplative mind, Buddhi is the intellect, and Ahankar is ego. As they become refined and purified through the process of yogic cleaning, our awareness expands to encompass more and more of the spectrum of consciousness. When you meditate intensely with yogic transmission, your heart opens and you develop the ability to experience the spectrum of consciousness as an integrated field. This is what yoga actually means: integrating, unifying the field. You become aware of all dimensions at the same time. Your consciousness expands. The mind is capable of being fully awake and in the world, and yet deeply absorbed in the absolute at the same time. This is the state known as Sahaj Samadhi, where everything can be known through superconsciousness perception, the direct perception of nature. Traditional samadhi is often defined as a stone like consciousness where you don't feel anything, but that is not as subtle as Sahaj Samadhi, where we develop a 360-degree consciousness all around. In Sahaj Samadhi, we see everything to the extent possible: front, back, past, present, future. Everything can be in our view. The extent to which one can expand in consciousness is nothing but the reflection of evolution. So while we are working, we are focused on work, on the surroundings, on the TV, if it is on in the room, on something happening outside the office, and also on the source. You are focused on the transmission that is happening inside and the condition that is prevailing within, on something that is about to come into our system, on the thoughts that are rising, and on the next step we should be taking. Yet we remain peaceful, seeing all these things at the same moment. I'm sure all of us are experiencing this deep sense of wonder as we read the article on consciousness. It is absolutely so very mesmerizing. Let's take a pause here as we prepare ourselves for the universal prayer. Very gently and softly, let's close our eyes, filling our heart with a sense of wonder, love, and gratitude. Let's try to connect to the source within us, and slowly connect to the source of each and every being present in the world. The sense of inner connectedness and oneness. Let's pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. आइए हम सब मिलके प्रार्थना करें कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। Let's imagine that the entire world is being engulfed with love, peace, and grace. We're all getting submerged in it. आइए अब कल्पना करते हैं कि पूरा धरती प्रेम, शांति और दिव्य कृपा से भर रहा है। उसमें समा रहे हैं। Very gently and very slowly, bring your attention to the present moment. Take a moment to feel your condition. Make a sankalpa that you will maintain this condition through the rest of the evening. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. A gentle reminder to take some time out to reflect over the day's work, and if there are any tiny changes that you'd like to make so that we're able to realign our thoughts, our actions, our intentions with our spiritual goal. Let us try to do that. And also, as we make an effort to maintain this condition that we're feeling right now, during the bedtime prayer, meditation, let us try to intensify this feeling, this condition we have, so that the work goes on through the sleep cycle and we are ready for our next day's morning meditation. Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of the evening of being heartful every day. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. Till then, have a wonderful evening ahead.